Oh, what's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So, the winner is in. We finally got some people. I'm going to tell you, we had Mama Shredder got the answer right. We got Blade Shed got the answer right. We got Moto Mark KH got the answer right. Paul Myers got the answer right. Vince Adams, Mary Morey, Diane Auger, Keith Carpenter, and Baby Gravy all got the answer right. Now, here's the thing. I thought it was going to be a little easier than it was. And what I mean is, the whole parachute story was true. I went up there. I told Kev Man on my first jump, listen, man, this is, I said, we could just get up there and jump and everything's nice. I was like, oh, or we could. And we did some crazy stuff coming out of the gate. But this is the part that I added in that I thought everybody was going to catch. I said they liked me so much, they offered me a position doing parachute repair. How would you put somebody's life on the line repairing parachutes with no parachute repair skills? They just liked me, so they figured, why not? You can fix parachutes. Just come in and we'll hang out. So that was the false story. Every other story was true. Every story, without exaggeration, nothing. It was true. I didn't add anything. Some stories I actually took out some pieces because it was just so far-fetched. And when I interviewed Chad and the update video to clarify what happened on the mountain, I left out the part where when he was stuck on the mountain, I was just in the zone. He was begging me to go get help, and I was just not listening to him. My mind was just thinking, well, how the hell can I get down there? And I was just playing it in my head. Now, I was pinned to this mountain and checking it out and trying to see what I could do. So finally, when it came time to making the conscious decision to just jump, I literally, and it's called screen door, I screen doored. I went like this and then grabbed the mountain. So I had it on my back. I just had to find a foothold to my side. So facing out now, I'm looking over, the edge, and there's nothing down there except you're going to die if you miss. And when I jumped like this. So I kind of went, instead of facing the mountain and just letting go, I needed to be able to aim better. So I went forward and I left my entire body off that mountain, floated through the air until I hit that stick, caught it with my gooch. So it was very, very true. Another thing, one of the things that cracked me up is a lot of people, some people didn't believe volleyball, and I kept showing the ring. I played volleyball. Football, 100%. I got my helmet, my pads. I have my jersey, everything, and pictures and all that. Just all of it was there. And then one of the things that cracked me up was poetry. A lot of people were like, "There's no way that you were like this." I was in the World Book of Poems. I've been published a few times, and in one of the videos I did on a Frost Cutlery's knife, I actually mentioned, and this is where I was thinking, some of you people who have been with me for a while and seen a bunch of my videos, if you saw the Frost Cutlery stuff, you would have known that I wrote a poem for Jim Frost back in the day, and they used it in one of their ads in a magazine. Alone in the woods, my gun and my knife, something blah 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 blah. I don't know, but it was just cool. My blade made from frost. So I actually was speaking to someone at Frost last year, and I didn't know that Jim was there in the room, and they had mentioned the poem, and he says, "Oh my God, I remember this guy," and blah blah. He remembered everything. So I thought that was really cool. The Man That Met the Sun was my first published poem. It was in the World Book of Poems, and it goes like this. It goes, "The rising sun casts shadows across the land. Another night is over. The rooster crows and wakes the man, who wakes one day older. It is a morning of blistering heat, yet the sun grows higher and hotter. The man sets a meal and begins to eat. He cannot, for the temperature's a bother. There blows no breeze and he hasn't a fan. There's nothing he can do. The sun overpowered my exampled man, as well as he can do to you. He can only wait and lie and sweat as the rays come beating down. The wait was too hot and long, I guess, for the heat had brought him to the ground. Just one day older and with a pulsating heart, he will never be. He died from nature's complex art, and the sun sank below the sea. Just a couple of hours, the time grew soon, and blackness was a sight. For after he died arose the moon, and began another night. That's my first ever published poem. That was a big one. I wrote song lyrics for bands. I did all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so my life has been dope, you know. And there's so many more stories I could tell. But you guys would be like, there's no way in hell. But it's true. All right, so names in the hat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 9 of them to go through. And I put them in. I threw them out. And here's the name that won it. Mary Maury. Mary, why you winning? So Mary Maury was the name that was picked out of the hat. This is the first time Mary Maury's name came across me, so I'm wondering if she's new and she just beat everybody. So that's how it goes. Mary, I will comment on your comment and try to get a hold of you. And get you my email so we can make it happen. Normally, this is where I'd like to show the knife that somebody won and be like, hey, look at this, it's great. Look what you won. But the knife is on the way. They're being mailed because they're brand spanking new. And that's how it works. So we will be having more giveaways because I actually like this. I thought it was fun. And I like doing this kind of thing. So that's the way it was. And that's the way it's going to be. Congratulations, Mary. Everybody else, great job. It was really cool being able to interact with you guys on this. For all the other people who guessed it right, you guessed right. You just got beat by the paper and that was it. So that's it. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.